Hello friends, today we are going to see about Revolve command in Ansys design modeler. For that I have choose the Ansys design modeler, that is the geometry is representing in the model tree. So just double click the geometry or long press the left click and drag into the square. This both operation used to open the geometry. So now I'm going to open the geometry. For that double click the geometry, this is the window of design modeler of the Ansys. Here this blue screen is representing the workspace, and here the geometry. Below the geometry, this is called the model tree. Here XY plane, ZX plane and YZ plane. These three planes are used to create the sketch and design modeler. Now we are going to see about revolve command in Ansys design modeler. Here the revolve command is representing. For that revolve command we have to create the basic 2D sketch. The revolve is a command that is purely based upon the axis oriented. For that first case is creation. I'm going to change the units. Here the first step, the units was meter. Now I'm going to change the units into the millimeter. Here there are so many standards. Here we prefer the millimeter for the basic sketch creation. Then after that I'm going to select a plane. Here see, this is my XY plane to create the revolve command. For that I'm create a new sketch. This top menu bar, the new sketch icon was representing. So I'm click this new sketch. The sketch one was generated. The sketch one is here, and this is the XY plane. My sketch is ready to create the feature. So now I'm going to, this is the isometric view of the sketch. I need the XY view for my creation. So for that I'm going to click the look at will fix the position perfectly to draw the features, or make right click. The right click, here we had the look at is useful to help the reorientation. So now I'm going to create the sketch. Here the modeling and sketching tool. So now I'm going to click the sketching tool. Here this is our draw tools. Now I'm going to create a simple revolve object. So for that I'm use the simple circle, or I will use a corner rectangle. Here I'm use a corner rectangle. This is my corner rectangle. I'm going to give the dimensions. Here general dimension I'm pick, and this one, and the vertical. Here the horizontal I'm giving 50 mm, and vertical I'm giving 25 mm. So for that the profile was ready, and we need to create the axis about the revolve. So now I'm going to create a axis. Again go to the draw tool, make a line for a axis. Here I'll make a line, a normal vertical line. This is going to be my axis for this geometry. So I'm giving a dimension, that is the distance between the axis and the profile. So again I'm going to take the horizontal and pick these two. So H3. So I'm giving the dimension 30 mm. So now my profile was created and my axis also created. now I'm going to revolve the object entire through the entire axis. This is my feature. So take this revolve tool. Here the revolve tool is representing in the model tree, and this dialog box represents the revolve tool objects. So this is my object, and the sketch one is my feature, and my axis, this is my axis. Automatically it was selected, and I can change the directions upward or downward. This arrow marks helps to change the direction. So I'm applied the directions. Now use this ball icon for the isometric view. See this is my preview of the revolved object. So this is my axis, and this is my profile. My profile was revolved about the mid axis. So finally I'm going to generate the complete feature. This is the angle for the revolved object. Here 360 degree is a complete revolution, and I'm giving 180 degree. It's a half revolution. We can see the half feature, and 90, I'm giving the 90 degree. So it is the 1/4 of the complete circle. So based upon this, we will choose the degrees for the material. So these options helps to change the degrees about the revolve. And here we have another one option. This is here add frozen and add material. Add material is the normal one. So finally the first step was completed. Then after the all process, click the generate button. See, the profile was generated. Finally our feature has been completed. See, this is our revolved object. This is our base sketch, and this is my base, and this blue line is my base axis. This rectangle was revolved about this axis. This is the final output of the revolve. So this is a revolve command in Ansys design modeler. So this isometric view was representing the complete revolved object. Here that we are going to see another step, that is the add material and the add frozen. So I'm going to create another one sketch. Take the same plane, that is the XY plane, and I'm create a new sketch. Click the new sketch. The sketch 2 is created. Sketch 2 was created. So I'm going to click the normal view, and I'm going to create another sketch. So I'm back again, going to the sketching tool, take another one rectangle. So this is my axis. So I'm take my another profile here. So now I'm going to give the dimensions for the second profile, horizontal height and the vertical height. Horizontal, I'm going to give a 35 mm. Here I'm going to give me a 18 mm height. So my profile was created, and I'm going to create the revolve again. So here for that there is no need to creation of another axis for the second object. The first or the primary axis is enough for the second object. So now I'm going to create the revolve again. So use the revolve tool. So here the geometry was selected. My geometry was selected. I applied this. My sketch 2 is the second object, and my axis, I'm going to select the mid axis. So here the arrow mark is representing, and we can change the direction, use these icons. So I'm applied. Here we can see the revolved object. See, this is the second revolved one. Here I'm going to change the material as add frozen. Add frozen, and see, it is not completed. This slash symbol representing revolve command is not completed. So for that we should give the generate command to for the complete output. See, this is the frozen option in the revolve. This frozen option helps to split these two objects. If I will prefer this also add material process, this both features combined as a single revolved object, so that the add frozen has helped to split up these two objects. Here I'm going to change, this is add material. We can see the changes here. I'm going to change this as a add material and I'm going to generate. See, we can't select this as a single object, so it considered as a single object. For that we choose the add material into add frozen. So this helps to split up these two bodies. And I'm going to tell about the another operation in revolve. So now we are going to see about the cut material in revolve. For that we are going to select another one sketch in XY plane. Take a new sketch again. Sketch 3 is representing here. Again go to the normal view, click looker, and make a circular cut in the object. So for that click the circle. Yes, I'm create a circle, simple circle, and I'm giving a dimension also. Remember 10 mm diameter. So for this also we don't need any axis, because already we chosen one axis. It is enough for the upcoming objects. So I'm going to again roll these objects. So my geometry was selected. My geometry was selected axis. I'm going to select the axis. So you can change the axis like this. Here I'm going to change this as a cut material. Now we are going to remove this as a add material, and I'm going to generate. Now we can see the removed object. So this is the revolve cut object and Ansys design modeler. So these three are the main operations in revolve tool.